And now it's time to go to Enchanted Charm School, Part 1, Etiquette. Hello, Chuck Thomas, obviously. How are you today? That was bad.
That was bad.
Oh, right off the bat, I failed.
How do you do? Or good afternoon, Chuck.
Good afternoon.
So can we try again?
Oh, sure.
Yes.
How do you do, Chuck Thomas?
How do you do, Chuck? I'm Diana.
Right. Now, you're teaching etiquette class here at the Enchanted Etiquette School. Now, right off the bat, in this day and age, what is one thing that really is your pet peeve?
I think table manners.
Hold on. Mom? I'm doing an
yes,
interview
that
right
is
now.
definitely my pet peeve, without any doubt.
Oh, really?
Apart
Cell phones?
from
That's
table
bad.
manners.
That's
Cell
really
phones
bad?
are very, very bad. I mean, there was a time we lived without them. So it is difficult, but you have to, when you're actually just introduced to somebody, let that phone vibrate.
Ah.
And then answer it later.
Okay.
You know, so it's hello, or good afternoon, or how do you do? And you're giving me eye contact. So another of my pet peeves is bad table manners, which we're going to be doing later.
Right. What about, can you teach me walking? Is there a way I can learn balance?
Yes, because walking is very important. A lot of men do walk badly, and you want to look confident, you want to look a gentleman, in fact, you want to look a prince.
Well, let's take a look, see how that goes. Green. So how did I do?
You did very well, indeed.
Did I get bonus points for the crane technique? No,
no, that was definitely not good
Okay,
etiquette.
well.
But apart from that, it was extremely good.
Well, thank you. I think I've learned something, and hold on one second. Mom, I told. Oh, I'm sorry. Sorry. And after failing the dining etiquette, it's time to head over to Charm School Part 2, Ballroom Dancing.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No turn.
This is the part I was dreading. This is the Charmed Dance School, where my friend Lorraine here is trying to attempt to teach me how to dance. It's not going very well, because I can't concentrate and do two things at once. Lorraine, in your history of dance class, who is the worst people you've ever come across? And the answer would be me.
No, not at all. You're doing really well.
All right. I think this is about done for now. After giving her several blisters later, it's time to go to Part 3, fencing.
Ready? Play. Lunge and recover. Okay, so in your own time, just try that a few times.
If you're gonna be a prince, you gotta learn how to fence. So I'm here at the Enchanted Fencing School here with Nick from Sword Fighting International. Nick, what is the biggest misconception that people have when it comes to fencing?
Fencing is a really safe sport, no chance of any injury, great fun, and actually much more challenging than you would expect.
Really, you don't think my opponents will be intimidated by my massive physique and good looks?
Well, I would say you look a bit like a dragon, but
thank you.
maybe not. No, I think when you're wearing your mask, there's no chance they won't even see what you look like.
That's my secret weapon, and it's not going to happen. Now, I did this for a little while here, and you really have to be in shape. Is that correct?
Absolutely. It's an Olympic sport. It's very physical.
Yeah.
You need to be fit mentally as well as physically, but ultimately you just need to be ready for those dragons or ogres coming around the corner.
Yeah. What is your one secret? Give us your one secret that I can go up against the masters here and surefire win.
Always be prepared for any eventuality, and you'll be safe.
Excellent. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Now it's time to talk to the directors of the Disney DVD Enchanted, Kevin Lima and Chris Chase.
To a place where there are no happily ever afters.
She's done for.
First of all, how proud of Amy Adams were you guys at the Oscars?
Oh my goodness! I mean, I was terrified for her, and then to have her sail out on stage and just like da-da,
nail it.
But you know that she did that for the whole movie.
Oh,
I mean,
really?
she just continually like walked in, prepped, and you know put those hands out, did her thing, and bam.
Yeah, I saw the bloopers, not all of the scenes, so I actually talked to Amy a week before the Oscars. She was promoting another movie, Miss Pettigrew's for a day, and she was just so nervous. And when you get up here, you would never even know it.
No, that's her.
That's what it is to be an actor.
Yeah.
Really, that's
know?
her in a nutshell.
Now, I have to admit, I got getting the Blu-ray First thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna cheat. I'm gonna put it on and go right to the "That's How You Know" song because that's like my favorite. But tell me, you're gonna take us behind the scenes on how that amazing sequence was done.
Oh boy, yeah, you're going to get to see all the joy and pain of putting together That's How You Know. It was, it's a tough scene to put together, but in the end, you watch it and it just feels effortless, and that's what's great about it, Right.
I'm not kind of thinking, I don't know if I want to see that. In my mind, it happened all magically and everything.
That it just happened in the moment.
Yeah, exactly.
That's what's great about it.
Yeah,
that's what's great about filmmaking when it works, is that it just seems like it's happening in the moment.
Yeah. But you're right, that was a military operation. Hundreds of people moving around.
You see so many things that are familiar in this movie, and that's what I loved about Enchanted so much. Tell me about the D-list that's on the DVD.
The D-Files.
The D-Files.
Yeah, the D-Files. Basically, when I first started putting together the movie, I became obsessed with putting references in it. Yeah. I became obsessed with all the little Disney pieces and how I could hide them in the film. Never really thinking about the DVD or Blu-ray release. And it was sort of this great little joy when we came up with the idea that we could probably make a little game that you could play with the movie in which you searched for all these references. And Blu-ray really allows us to do that because of the format of the disc, where you can actually watch the movie and it asks you questions.
I'm kind of amazed that Blu-ray, learning about what it can do, it's a computer. I mean, so you're allowed to have fun with it in a way that you can't with a regular DVD. It was good fun. I
understand Pip's going to take a little adventure. I'm thinking maybe that's in there because a lot of people don't know that maybe that you are Pip. Is that like, I need some more screen time? Is that what you're doing on there?
No, that's not really the reason. It was someone else's idea, actually.
The true story is that we were in post-production and we needed to fill in a voice. We didn't have one yet for that section. And he started to play. He started to play in the editorial suite and just thinking we were going to replace it later. And then it was too good. We were all like, no, you're going to leave it alone. It's good.
It got some laughs. Yeah, so it's stuck.
Exactly.
So I'm going,
then you're stuck with it. Yeah.
Forever now, I'll be known as Pip.
One of my favorite things going on a DVD is watching deleted scenes, because I don't understand how you can let scenes go. Sometimes you see a scene and you're like, okay, I understand why that was deleted. Yeah. But sometimes you see these great scenes or these production scenes, and they're like, why was that cut?
It's hard.
I mean,
it's really hard. It's really hard to let go of some scenes. But you just have to go back and look at the entire movie and say, is this really working for us or against us? And you have to make those decisions.
But isn't that also an excuse for maybe I could put out my director's cut of Enchanted? No, it's pretty much what you see on there.
Yeah,
no.
There's too much pain involved in letting something because you love them all. I mean, you put them in there originally because you just think they're wonderful and you love them, and you want to include them in the movie, and then to have to take them out is sometimes it's agony. Sometimes you really wait till the last minute, and then
I held on to some things that everybody knew had to be out of the movie long before I did.
Now sometimes when you're looking at a DVD with deleted scenes, you'll get audio commentary or a reason. Or do we get that on this?
You get you get a little introduction. You get a little introduction as to why it was taken out of the film. Yeah.
All right, now I think I have a complaint. And why is there no sing-along songs on this? I mean, because
every song is a sing-along song.
I know, but I don't know the words, and I always love when you have to sing. You know what I mean? I don't know. In my mind, I'm just singing along, even though I don't know the words. And I always count like, oh, I hope there's not a sing-along song there. Is that what's going on here? Why'd you do this to me?
Nothing was on purpose. What we try to do is pack them with as much as we could.
Right.
And there's just so much you can put on a DVD, really.
Yeah.
So
once you go high def, you can't go back. I mean, you really can't. I mean, I have, I got the Blu-ray and I put it on there, and it's like going to the movie experience like that. How long do you think it's going to take before it catches on where we no longer have the DVD format? Because I can't watch a regular DVD anymore.
I don't know. Do you have a sense of it?
I agree with you. I mean, as you start to go into those technologies, you just love. I mean, they're just amazing, and it's very hard to kind of, even on watching television, it's hard to go back to regular TV after you've watched a sporting event or something on high def, and it's just it's an amazing experience. So I suspect it's going to be just people becoming aware. As people.
I think it'll be one of those slow sort of shifts, as it was from VHS to DVD. It took some years for that to happen, especially when you got a huge library.
Well, you certainly put together a good DVD here.
Thank you.
Thank you
Thanks
so much.
Thanks so much. Appreciate it.